morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome back to Tekkit. So here we are in my quarry world, and you can see that I've reorganized a little bit. I've reshuffled. I was over there, and you can see the quarries have reached the bottom. I love this night vision; allows you to see through the water. So I've moved them over here, and I've got two 64 block quarries on the go now from a single tesseract. They're running through. You can see they're about halfway down, maybe a bit less than that, but still gathering us plenty of resources. Picking up loads of lovely stuff, but the focus of this episode is an attempt, no matter how successful it's going to be or not, I don't know, at finding something interesting. So I have been looking at the things I want to do next, and some of the things that I need to build, or some of the things that I want to build in order to help me sort out a few of the bits and bobs, require very specialist equipment. I'm just trying to find it now in the inventory list. Trying to find it by vision rather than by knowing its name, because I forgot its name. Here, unstable ingot. I need these. I need a division signal, which is something you can realistically only find in dungeon chests. So I'm going to try and find a way of going into a dungeon and finding a dungeon chest. So let's just make a couple of linking book pages. We still can't copy anything, can we? So I've got a dungeons page here. Doesn't do anything, so I can't copy it, unfortunately. But we should be able to put a linking panel, and then I want a standard world to try and reduce it with a nice plains biome. Try and give me, actually, let's get rid of that. I don't want to give it that. And dense ores. So I want dungeons and dense ores, and that should, if everything works out as I intended to, give me a good return. And then the linking book panel is to make a spare linking book. Because when I'm exploring around inside that world, I want to be able to get back to wherever I am. That's the key. Okay. So we'll also take an ender chest with us. We've got a spare one, so that if we find anything cool, we can send it back. Do we want to make a proper weapon? I'll take a bow and arrow or something, because again, I don't think I'm going to find any special enemies, but it's always nice to be prepared. Okay. So, descriptive book, we're going to call this, should we call it Dungeons? Dung. No, we'll leave it blank, because I like to have the age name, because it makes it easy to delete from my history. Okay, so this gives us a descriptive book called GPMB, so I did mess with it clearly, apparently. Okay, so we'll grab, have I got a lectern? I have. We'll grab a lectern, and, oops, we're running out of space now, aren't we, really? That's my quarry, so I'll put it here. I'll put the descriptive book on there, and then we'll see what it does. Let's just double check. I've got a way home, so I've got my own linking book. I've got some food, but I'll take some more just to be on the safe side. I should be able to collect some food from the world if I do need to. I've got my light source from my power fist. Got a pick. I don't need the wrench, do I? I'm not going to be wrenching any tools. I don't pick anything up. I'll take some building material just in case. I'll go for cobble. Just because I saw a stack. I'll take 16 buckets as well, because who knows, we might find something cool. Do I have a backpack? I do have a backpack. Cool, we'll take a backpack as well. Should we take a backpack as well? I don't know. Just, we've got the chest, I don't know why I'm taking a backpack. Okay. So we need to find some dungeons. Let's see what this world brings us. Now, it's a dense ores world, so if this does load, and it does maintain some sort of stability, this could be an extremely, extremely good place to bring quarries to. So we've got my night vision turned on, so I can turn that off for now. So where are we in the context of the world? Don't know why I had the flight control on apparently, but apparently I've got it off again now. Okay. So let's let the world load in a little bit before we get too strenuous. So the sheep are suffering with something, so I'm being protected from some sort of taint, some sort of damage from or with or by my suit. I'll Take my hat off. Do I get hurt with anything? No, don't appear to have or suffer any effects. But the sheep are, which is odd. Very odd indeed. Okay. So let's go and have a look and see if we can see anything interesting around us. What have we got over here? We appear to have trees with planks halfway up them. What? That's very strange. We have red decay. So this world is not stable. I think that is the key hint to take from this. That is weird. So we'll have to keep an eye on how bad the decay is, shall we? See if we can find any dungeons. We've got oil, which is pretty standard. We need to find a way underground, I guess. Dungeons probably not going to be sitting on the surface, out in the open for everyone to see. So maybe a ravine would be quite good. If you stumble across a ravine, let's have a look at the map and see what we can see. Obviously we can try and perhaps find some libraries while we're here to get some resources. Got more decay every now and again. Yeah, so this is definitely, I'm going to only be in here for this episode, I think, because the world appears to be decaying horribly. So I need to try and find something. Let's see what we've got over here. Any sort of indication of any sort of access point or way down? Nope. Also not seeing very many or very much of a dense ore situation. Something very dark on the minimap over here. Brought buckets forward, trying to find out what things are. So minimap says nothing's happening, but it's not loading in on screen fast enough. Desert might be good because we can look for odd squares that have fallen down in the desert. That might indicate a dungeon. That'd be quite a good find. I need to find something cool. Otherwise this is going to be a really weird bloody episode of doing nothing. So we've got something glowing over here. Oh, it's some red taint. Temples would be good. Finding my way down from a temple. What's this blue? Just water. Apparently it's just water. Floating sheep. So that's not helpful. Anything over here? Might be something ravine-y over here, maybe. So there is a little bit of a dense ore-ish nature to some of this. It looks a little bit like there's quite a lot in some places. Still half a tree with a half wooden plank across it, which is weird. We're not finding any dungeons though, so I don't really know how to uncover dungeons a bit more effectively. So ravines often appear in the middle of... What's that? Surface lapis. Interesting. big question I've got to ask, I guess, is do I bring my quarries here as fast as possible and run them in this world, even though there's taint? Check it in. Pigs, pumpkins, but nothing of what I am looking for. Gold? Take some cheeky gold while I can find it. This is definitely interesting. Appears to have surface ores. If that's a page, don't know if that's a page or not. Flying is not being particularly helpful at the moment. Let's go over here. See what we can find. Nothing special about that then, was there? Another sort of grand open expanse. Anything interesting or exciting? Surface redstone. It looks like I could definitely get some good resources if I quarried here. I wonder if that would help me find the dungeons as well. I've just got to contend with the taint. I don't know how the taint would affect the quarry. I don't know if red decay is bad. I think there's different types of decay as well. I don't know enough about decays. Ah, the dimensional doors mod. That might be an interesting way of getting into dungeons. I wonder if let's see what's in here. See if it's one of the rooms with just the chests straight away. Right. Be really careful because they often like to kill you for no apparent reason. That would scare the crap out of me. That's me just glitching into the door. So I can't see anything. Any particular reason why you've blocked me into that door there? So that goes back to the surface, and these all go. I haven't seen this type of room before. Okay, let's take a gamble. Now, what often happens in these rooms is I die. So we'll just try and keep it simple. See if we can see any of the treasure rooms. If we find a treasure room, that might give us an indication of. They're all bloody the same. They're all mazes of death and destruction. Okay, so let's just keep looking. Look for a treasure. Nope, not happy with that. I don't want to get teleported. It's just frustrating. I can deal with being teleported. I know how to get out of it all. Now, because I've got my jetpack, I should be able to deal with this quite easily. Right, this is normally a treasure room then? Oh god. Need to avoid the tripwire wherever it may be. And then we didn't set off the TNT because we were flying. That's good. Apparently we did set off by pressing that. That was a mistake. That's not what I meant. That's a mistake. That could be bad. That could be really bad. That could see us trapped in here forever. Okay. So there's a lever. And there is a lever. And there is a lever. What would we have outside of here? Millions more levers. Anything interesting? Obviously we could work out what the levers do. Or we could cheat and try and find the prize. So normally what happens if you push the wrong lever is it kills you. So we really don't want to do that. There's nothing behind door number 1, nothing behind door number 2, nothing behind door number 3. And then we have the What is that fluid? Eternal fabric. That's normally the stuff you use to get out of here, isn't it? So they don't do anything. These aren't connected to anything. So there's something to be opened over here. That did something. Oh no! It blocked the door! And opened this one. Which appears to be some sort of giant arena. The hole in the floor, which is a pressure plate. Failed that, didn't I? So there's a door here, very clearly. I've got to work out which one of these to press to open the door. Is that what you're asking me to do? I'm guessing a lot of the wrong answer is going to kill me. About this one. Oh, so it's changing the lights. Okay. Okay. I'm with you now. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. That opens something. What did that open? I think this is the way I came in, isn't it? Oh, there's a chest. It's a chest room. I did it. I succeeded without realizing it. And I'm going to get some coal, some iron, some fire protection, a flame and infinity one, which is good for bows, some more coal, some world thread. Oh yeah, I've got my linking book to the overworld. I'm not trapped in here, am I? Duh. I can easily get out. Cool. I thought I was trapped, but I'm not, am I? Not at all. As soon as I want to get out, I can. This is quite cool. It's quite a fun puzzle, but I'm not quite sure how I solved it, but I did. I'll take it. I'll take credit for it. And then this one is all blown up, isn't it? So actually, we're in a bit of trouble. Because we don't have a dimensional door to get out of there. So actually, we're stuck in here forever. Unless there's a way out. Nope. There's not going to be a way out, is there? That'd be silly. Go down below and see how it was all made. See how it was all made up. Take some free steps and some free stone, but nope. I think I'm just going to have to accept defeat in this instance. Can I collect the fabric? So that's unmineable. So that's cool. So dimensional doors is an interesting option because we can get chests from dimensional doors. Okay. So let's just use my linking book to get home. Ta-da! I thought I was lost, but apparently I'm not. And while I'm here, I must remember to make my linking book back so that I don't get trapped and lost forever if it happens again. So we've got that to go there, and then we can just dump all of this wonderful crap in here for now. I'll sort out my options later on. Chest, buckets. I don't know where I got redstone torch from. So yeah, I wonder if we've got any dimensional doors around here. Is there a dimensional door area anywhere? I don't think I've seen. I think they're a bit rarer than they have been in the other version of Tekkit, the older version of Tekkit. You can move finding them, but I don't think I've got any around here. I've got horses. I haven't really done anything with horses. So yeah, we've not really succeeded in what I wanted to exceed in this episode. It's not been as productive as I'd like. So I think rather than just maintaining the recording forever and ever and ever, now that I've recovered from the potential loss of life and hopefully taught everyone a life lesson, and that is bring bloody linking books to your home with you wherever you go. So if you do get stuck or trapped or fall into the pit of the void of forever and ever death, you can always get home. These linking books are a bloody godsend. Make sure you bring your linking book with you. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed a bit of a random episode, and I'll continue searching off camera. I hope I find something interesting, and if I do I will record the next episode straight from there. I will still record what I'm doing just in case something ridiculous or fun happens, but I'm expecting just to be tediously trawling through doors in dimension rooms and trawling my Mistcraft world. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.